Hi, you caught me reading my favorite book. Yeah, the guide to free photography equipment in Nigeria, hacks for Nigerian photographers. This is not just peculiar to the Nigerian photographers, but this is our target audience when writing a book. We need to channel our resources to a particular person, like talking to a friend, just like I'm talking to you. Yeah, we are back. This is Brownsugar Business 101, where we get to discuss information and give you so many knowledge at our disposal. We are not going to take you to heaven, but we have to share this information. Yeah, we are back. Thank you for all the messages. Oh, Brownsugar, what really happened to you? You've gone so stressed up. You're looking stressed up. You've gone so lean. So we took a 2 weeks break to get ourselves back, to refuel ourselves. Yeah, we are back at this moment. Someone gets to say, oh, Brownsugar, your well-being really matters. Thank you for all the messages. Thank you. We really appreciate it. But we are back for you now to serve you better. Now, the last time we did analysis, we analyzed just chapter 2. So we are back with chapter 3. Yeah, we are back. Like you've known the custom, and the way we get to do things here is we have 10 minutes to analyze the chapter 1. We are supposed to keep analyzing, but we just want to make it fresh. And today I'll be sharing with you a little bit of some sales tips that can improve, some marketing tips that can improve your business. But before we go into that, let's get to chapter 3. And first thing first, we get to set our timing. Just 10 minutes of your time, 10 minutes of our time. Yes. Okay, this is 10 minutes. We are moving. Get to chapter 3, you get to say affordable photography equipment options available to you. There's so many options. So let's go. It says exploring second-hand markets. Yes, the markets where you can get second-hand value. In photography, it is not exceptional. Yeah, you can, just like in Computer Village, where you can get your gadgets, your phone, you can get new online marketplace like Jumia, Konga. In Nigeria, it's called Konga. There is an artist that's called Konga. It is Konga. Now let's move to OLX, that is number 2, and GG. Number 3, we have eBay and Amazon. And the next one is still on local markets, local photography stores and shops in Nigeria. We have specialty stores, we have camera rental shops. Like I always said, we operate photography studio, and it states 1, act like you have a lot of clients. 2, act like you have a booked calendar. Now, act like you are a sales professional. No matter what you have, if you have just one client, keep using them to build yourself, communicate with these clients, get to talk about these clients, have their testimonials, have different kind of things, the feedbacks. You can share them on your platform. Now, act as if you have a booked calendar. Stop being needy. Yes, clients can act, and clients can sense if you're being needy. Yeah, because you're pushing forward. No, you are the price. You're a business owner. You're the price to different people. So stop being needy. Just like I said, so many photographers have a difficulty for them to express themselves. So we have just 5 minutes left. So lenses, like I said, we have the Canon EFX lenses, we have the Nikon DXL lenses, we have the third-party lenses, and now we move to the third-party example is the Stigma lenses, which is the 17 to 50 lens. You can get details of these. And now the accessories, these are pronounced in Japanese words, so I'm going to take my time so I won't bite my tongue. Now we have the newer accessories of a wide range of affordable photography accessories. Now we have the Yongno, which is also a photography accessories from the Japanese part of the country. You have the Amazon basics, and now we are moving to renting versus buying, the pros and cons. So we will be talking about renting photography equipment, its pros. Now, number 1, it is cost effective for short-term needs. 2, access to high-end gear. Yeah, you have access. You can rent whatever thing you need, whatever gear you need. You just walk up to the stores. Now, and like I said, the power is at your fingertips. You use money to make money. You get it drills. That is it. Now you have, okay, renting versus buying. We have the pros: cost effective, like I said. Now you have no maintenance for you to do the hassle of maintaining equipment. You just walk up to the store, you walk towards the store when you have a shoot, you rent your camera, you walk towards the studio rentals when you have a shoot, and you make your shoot. You return your cameras, you pay off the studio rentals, and your clients walk away. Nobody knows you don't have anything. This is the drill. He said for you to start saving money to, I want to buy equipment. Now the cons of, I said we are talking about the pros and cons. Now the cons now is, one, cultivating costs, which we talk about cumulative costs, availability issue. We have to start looking for, if other photographers have already rented this equipment, you can't. You have to make use of whatever you have. The next one is availability issue. This is same thing I just said now. Lack of ownership. What you don't own, you have no control. Now we're moving to buying photography equipment, the pros. Now, long-term investments, yes. Complete ownership. At any time you can make use of it. And the pros here is you can have your gear and you can still do rental as well. Now, that is some business idea I've just given you. The next is availability issues. Sometimes these cameras, you don't have access to them. Now, lack of ownership. And now the pros are, like I said, long-term investments, which is for buying and complete ownership. You have it at any time. Availability, it is available to you at any time for you to access it when you have ownership of this equipment. Now the cons of buying equipment: one, high upfront cost, very expensive. Number two, maintenance and repair is on you, and depreciation, it depreciates. If you don't want it to depreciate, you start renting them out when you don't have shoot. Now the next thing I'm going to say, I am going to revisit this competition that I sent to you. But as a photographer, you are a photographer, you know these are the process. These are the process you need to put into consideration when you're making your pricing, and so many things you need to make your client understand these processes. If we are not just pressing button, we are photographers and we are experts. Now, our time is up. So let's quickly wrap this up, and I'm going to share a little bit. Oh, the noise. I'm going to share the last competition which I sent to you guys. I told you 3 contestants won 500,000 each, and I told you here on this platform you will be having upfront of information, different kind of competition that's coming up. I'll be sharing it with you for you to have thumbs up on these and for you to participate, because we are here to serve you, right? And our well-being is always yours, because you really your support and your messages will really uplift us and let us know that we are doing something right. Okay, now it is up on your screen. This is the last competition which is shared for photographers. Now on this channel we will be sharing these and more. You just have to keep liking and subscribing and sharing the words. Let the words go around. Yeah, this is talking about unsung heroes photography, a competition that stays about food. There will be more coming up, and we will be sharing this information, because information is key. Information is knowledge. Information is everything, and knowledge is power. Your power is at your fingertips. Everything at your fingertips. It's just for you to take decision. Your decision matters. Now your sung heroes was this competition, and I'll be sharing more. Now let's move to the final part of these chapter 3. Remember, we are still discussing, we are still analyzing chapter 3, and I'll be sharing this beautiful image to you which says you can think of failure and success as opposites. Okay, but in reality you need both to prosper. because the prerequisite for success is failure. You have to keep it. Is not failure to me, it is a process, but it has been tagged failure. But you need failure to process, to proceed, to cap it. Whatever you've capped as success, it's an accumulation of failure, which is a process of making things happen. Everything is a process. Everything moves gradually. And let's go to the conclusion of this book. Today, we have the Discussing Business 101. This is Brownsugar Studio 24/7, and this is Brownsugar. So, like I said, this is the final piece we'll be talking about in chapter 3, sorry. I don't know why I get to talk about chapter 2. Okay, let's move. Finding affordable photography equipment in Nigeria is achievable through various avenues. Okay, come with me, such as second-hand markets, budget-friendly brands, and careful consideration of renting versus buying, which I just gave you the analogy. If you don't understand this, you can keep watching and understand this. There's so many pros and cons. Both has their own pros and cons. So exploring these options, you can build a comprehensive and cost-effective photography kit that meets your needs and help you achieve your creative goal. This is it for this week. It is chapter 2, and we have been discussing chapter 3. I don't know, let's say chapter 2. Okay, we have been discussing items, important information, knowledge in chapter 3. Okay, I'll be giving you a little bit more tips now. Remember, our time is up, so let's move a little bit now. Regardless of what you want to achieve in photography, here are some 5 ways to improve your skills without a degree. You don't need a degree to do this. Now, I'll be sharing you these 5 tips now. Okay, quite more than 5. These are 6 tips. Now, get familiar with your camera at any point in time. Know the back, know it in and out. Watch online tutorials such as these. Hit the books, just such as books like these that I've been reading. My favorite book, The Guide to Free Photography Equipment in Nigeria. And now the hacks, which is something every photographer gets to need, and you want it, you want it. And now let's move to practice. It is the result of practice that brings improvement. Now we move to expand your network. Like I said, network is everything in photography. Your PR, your networking, your communication. Communication is key in photography. You need to network. You need to meet people. You need to meet people for the right reason. You don't keep you make a portfolio. How people can meet you. Portfolio doesn't necessarily for you to start with having a website. You need to have something, a landing page, or just Facebook page. And now we move to get a mentor or have apprenticeship. These are people that you can just, if in the game you need to ask questions, one-on-one questions. Thank you for watching, and this is Brownsugar. We will meet you next week. Remember, your well-being, just like our well-being, really matters. Thank you for all the messages. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Thank you.